Going out of sight this morning with Rick Hancock talking about tweeting.
Tweeting and traveling. You know, the fall is a great time to get great bargains, and the web, and specifically Twitter, is a great place to get airfare bargains because almost all the airlines are using Twitter. Here's farecompare.com, and you can plug in any airport that you want. I plugged in Bradley, and every time that an airline has a new deal from Bradley, they'll send you a tweet.
Flights are so expensive.
That's right. So, but hey, if you want to go to Deals to the Caribbean, Aruba, Santiago, Puerto Rico, starting from a $457 round trip, that's not bad. And so you'll get that update right there. If you don't want to go through all the trouble of trying to find every single airline on Twitter, this particular airline website called allairlinesOnTwitter.com is basically provide a link for every single airline in the world on Twitter, and even provide even deeper information. You may not want to follow everybody. Do you want to follow Air France? I wouldn't, because you know what? They don't really tweet. So why even bother, blogging up your Twitter feed? However, Southwest, they tweet all the time. They have over 1 million people following them, and they do post deals on their Twitter feed on a regular basis. So does JetBlue. JetBlue does the same thing. So you may want to follow them instead of some other airline that doesn't tweet a lot. Airfare Watchdog. Actually, our assistant news director told me about the website. They recently really started putting out a lot of tweets. This is really a great Twitter feed for last-minute deals, last-minute bargains. I've used them to book last-minute flights, and getting that information using airfarewatchdog.com is another great place to go. Now, Twitter themselves, they also have a early bird offers. This is basically a site where advertisers pay to get on this particular Twitter feed. It's not exclusive just to airfare, but a lot of the airlines do post late last-minute deal and bargains there. We have all these links on our website at ctnow.com. And, one more plug. We have a couple more days for the iPad. You always smile when I bring up my iPad.
I wish I could enter into this contest.
Christmas is coming soon. Maybe, a friend who really likes you will get you one. But for you at home, all you need to go to ctnow.com, sign up for one of our mobile alerts. Breaking news, weather, traffic, sports, anything, and we'll enter you into the contest. But remember, the contest ends September 30th.
Okay.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Guys, over to you.
All right, guys, thanks. In our Health Key report, we are less than a week away into the fall. That means flu season is upon us, and unlike last year, health officials say that there will be plenty of vaccine to fight the flu. The CDC is recommending that everybody over 6 months of age get the flu shot. For the first time this year, vaccinations are required for all children in daycare. Another change? Last year, there were 2 shots, one for the seasonal flu and one for the H1N1 virus. Remember that? Well, this year's vaccine protects against the H1N1 virus plus the H3N2 virus and also the influenza B strains. The state is dealing with another human case of West Nile virus. Meantime, the Department of Public Health said a Hartford resident in their 50s was hospitalized earlier this month for meningitis, and then the lab tests came back positive for West Nile. This is the 9th Connecticut resident to get the virus this year. So far, a number of mosquitoes have tested positive for the disease in 23 cities and towns around the state. The results are in for the 2010 SAT, and the state's best scores came out of Fairfield County. Weston High School had 2 of the highest median scores in the state for both verbal and math. 587 for verbal, 610 for math. That's compared to a statewide average of 510 in math and 505 in reading. If you want to see how your town or city did, you can check out the results from each of those towns and cities. You just go to ctnow.com. We've got them there for you. It is 7:26, and we continue to follow this breaking news. Also this news, too. Trouble for the lawyers for one of the Cheshire home invasion suspects after he spoke publicly outside court last